But we've got to face it, the Derby County haven't done very well at home recently. They've lost their last 3 in the league. And of course Aston Villa are suffering a goal famine, which has caused their manager Ron Atkinson to threaten to bring in reserve strikers. We'll have to see if that happens, because I'm hoping to talk to both managers in just a few moments. But first, let's join Steve Lee to find out how these sides have been shaping up to this important 4th round tie.
One goal in 9 hours of soccer is enough to make most managers reach for the Valium. Ron Atkinson has watched and suffered since his side declared 1992 almost a goal-free zone. The goal they did score this year was a scrambled affair against Spurs in the last round of the Cup. Dwight York claimed it, the holders were out, and Villa produced a sparkling performance. Since then, Villa's forwards have fired blank after blank in league matches. Not for the first time, Cyril Regis has found himself in a barren spell. He believes the problems can be traced back to that Spurs game.
I think that was the beginning of our problem, really, where we created chances, good chances, and the ball wasn't crossing the line. Same thing at Sheffield Wednesday and at Everton. So let's hope a little bit difference comes back into the side.
In days gone past, Villa's assistant manager Andy Gray had the job of making sure the goals for column had a healthy look to it. He believes the cup occasion will lift his side tonight.
I don't have a worry about our players. I think they'll go the way they did to Tottenham at White Hart Lane. It'll be a packed baseball ground, it'll be a fabulous night, and I think our lads will respond in a positive manner to that. But obviously, if we're bang at it and we're at the top of our form, then we like to think we'll pose Derby more problems than they'll pose us. If we're not, then just like Arsenal and other First Division clubs this season, we could go out the Cup to a lower division side.
Two men hoping to do that for the Rams tonight were playing for Villa last season. Ian Ormonroyd and Andy Comyn are now both Derby players, and both have scored FA Cup goals this season. Comyn on the end of this effort at Burnley, and Ormonroyd getting a simple chance in the replay. Tonight's match means a lot to both players.
I was there 2.5, 3 years, and Andy was there for just over a season. And it's a big thing for us because, you know, we've got a lot of friends there, and you know, the club's a big club and what have you. And we're just looking forward to try and turn them over.
We've got to try and make sure we get on top of Aston Villa, give them no space whatsoever, because once they've got the ball, they're good players, but we've got to make sure we play at our pace and don't let Aston Villa dominate the game.
It's likely to be a full-blooded baseball ground cup occasion tonight, perhaps not quite of the 70s vintage of Charlie George, but a victory over Villa will be just as eagerly received.
I'm joined now by the managers of Arthur Cox of Derby County, Ron Atkinson of Aston Villa. Ron, first of all, people have been talking a great deal now about the Villa's loss of form, the lack of goals, 2 in 7 matches. Have you put it right this week? Can you put it right?
No idea. What I don't know is that I didn't know anybody's talking about our loss of form. They're talking about a goal drought. Certainly our performance level has been good. As anybody that saw us play against Everton on Sunday will say.
Well, Cyril Regis, one of the strikers who's not getting goals, made that point. He said the last third of the pitch is where it's going wrong. How can you correct that?
We're sticking the ball in the net. I know it's obvious, but that's the only way we can correct it. I mean, on the other side, you know, we only conceded 2 goals in the same period of games, so we're not all wrong with our team.
But football is about scoring goals. Your frustration is that in your last 3 home games you haven't scored at all.
We were away tonight, and the last time we were on your television playing, you saw us play exceptionally well. And if we play a fraction as well as that tonight, we won't be bad.
Arthur, how do you fancy this one? Second division against first. Your side, you've lost your last 3 in the league here. You've also got a psychological difficulty to overcome too, I think.
I think it's a classic cup tie situation, isn't it? Hey, they're doing well in the first league. We've turned the tables and beginning to put 1 or 2 things together at the top of the second division. We're definitely underdogs. It's tasty. Good atmosphere. He's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
One of the things about the baseball ground, and I'm sure that you've not overlooked this, it's a very, very tight little den here. Very intimidating, it's been suggested. I think you've said that yourself. Is this going to affect your players at all?
Never said intimidating about the baseball ground. What I think it is, I think it's a great English football ground to play, particularly night matches. We've been involved in a few over the last few years. Great matches here at night. And it's a sort of place, I've never seen what I call a dull game here. Tonight won't be dull.
You don't expect tonight's game to be dull at all?
No way.
Do you agree with that yourself, Arthur? A match that's going to spark and give real entertainment?
Very few cup ties are dull. The only thing that's important, and we can say this for each other, I hope there's 2 winners. That's the public and Derby County. Ron hopes the public and Aston Villa. End of story.
Well, how do you We know you manage as managers and you do the things you do, but if your teams are not on form, and you've not been on form at home, you've not been on form for about 7 games now, well, you've been on form, but you've not been getting goals. You've made that point yourself. How do you inject the kind of life and energy that you need to get the best performance out of your side in a game like this?
If our home form was as good as the away form, we'd be top of the second division by a lot of points. If we could forecast results, Alan, we'd be millionaires and we wouldn't be standing here talking with you now, would we?
How do you see the game going tonight, Ron? It's going to be a hard one for you.
It's going to be always a hard game here, always, irrespective of who's doing what in the league. As I say, it's a tremendous atmosphere, always is, electric. And I think we've lost one more, I think Liverpool have won one more game than us this season, so we ain't all bad, you know.
You're doing all right. One question to you, Arthur, on a matter of sentiment and superstition. You lost your famous old good luck sweater. Did you get it back?
It wasn't the fact that it was good luck, it was just it was just the superstition side of it, that's all. I had it for 16 years and I'd worn it virtually every time we'd played as a manager.
It's gone.
And it's gone.
We want it back. Gentlemen, have a great match. Have a lovely night. Thank you very much for talking to us. In the meantime, if you want to tune in to your BBC local radio station, BBC Radio Derby will be giving their soccer special. So will Radio WM in the West Midlands. But if you want to see the pictures, you can join Sports Night at 10:30 on BBC One tonight. Enjoy it. You too, gents. Now, back to Birmingham.
He thinks you're crap, by the way.
It won't be dull. That's what...
Put the ball in the net recently. Commentary this time from Graham Lloyd.
There's one change to the Derby side, which beat Portsmouth on Saturday. Marco Gabbiadini, who scored the winner on his debut, is cup-tied after his £1.2 million transfer from Crystal Palace. Phil G takes his place. Andy Comin and Ian Ormondroyd will be lining up against their old teammates tonight. Also, one change in the Villa lineup after that 0-0 draw with Everton on Sunday. Steve Staunton has a groin strain and is replaced in the back four by Brian Small. Villa, with just 1 goal in their last 6 games, will be looking to their 2 wingers, Tony Daly and Dwight York, to set Cyril Regis back on the goal-scoring trail. The referee for tonight's game is Kelvin Morton. So Derby kicking from left to right in their traditional white, and Villa in their usual claret. Andy Gray, Regis and Richardson. Forsyth in quickly. Ormondroyd. McMinn looking for G. Comin. Through to G. Fine challenge by Sean Teal. And Derby certainly not inhibited by their first division rivals. Les Seeley's having a tremendous season. Signed as cover for Nigel Spink, but he's been first choice since October. Sean Teal. Header on by Regis and Froggatt. Kavanagh with the throw. Trying to find G, in fact finds the ball himself. Nicely inside to Chalk. McMinn. He's got to get past Kubici. He's past him. Good shot. Seeley can't hold it. G. That's it. 1-0 to Derby after 4 minutes. It started from the danger man, Ted McMinn. He got past Darius Kubici. The shot hit Seeley on the legs. And there was Phil G to score his 3rd goal of the season. 1-0 to Derby. But a foul. McMinn, nicely inside, but only as far as Richardson. Regis. Foul by Williams. Header on by Parker. York. Fine tackle by number 5, Simon Coleman. Dwight York, Villa's top scorer, and how they need a goal from him tonight. So the corner to be taken by Kevin Richardson. To the near post. Flicked on by McGrath. That's dangerous. Regis. York. That's the equaliser. 8 minutes gone. 1-1 the score. Dwight York. Goal number 12. Now that's got the Villa fans shouting. It was the corner from Richardson. The flick on at the near post by McGrath. The defence couldn't get it clear. Regis went for the header. York, Shilton got a hand to it, but over the line it went. Beautiful flick on by McGrath. So many Derby defenders there. 1-1. Small in for the injured Staunton. Like Staunton, keen to get forward. Froggatt. Past Chalk. Long to Regis. Headed clear by Kavanagh. Shot by Daly. Fine save by Shilton. Peter Shilton urging his men on. Simplicity itself. Nicely controlled by Daly. And what a save. So corner number 2 for Villa. Taken by Froggatt. This time the header clear, but back to Richardson and Froggatt. And Shilton taking no chances. The cross again. Shilton well taken. Goal number 2. Shilton unhappy. He felt he was fouled, but Dwight York gets the second Villa goal and his second as well. 19 minutes gone. The corner from Froggatt. Shilton felt he was impeded. He collected the ball, then dropped it. And there was York, 2-1 to Villa. Regis with a beautiful flick on, but Forsyth to Ormondroyd. And Teal. Parker outnumbered, but Villa winning the ball. Comment to Kavanagh, didn't realise that Froggatt was right on him. So midway through this first half here at the baseball ground, a cracking cup tie. 3 goals. Derby County 1, Aston Villa 2. Tremendous entertainment. And this is Chalk. Well robbed by Small. And away comes Parker. York on a run. Parker goes alone. It's a goal! And what a time to score your first goal for your new club. Gary Parker. He cost £650,000 from Nottingham Forest in November. And he scored his first goal, and what a way to do it. Tremendous shot. Shilton absolutely nowhere, in off the bar. 3-1 to Villa. Aston Villa 6th in Division 1, but 8 points behind Sheffield Wednesday, so they've no realistic chance of a European place. The Cup is really what this season is all about for them. And they're looking good at the moment. 3-1 up, 7 minutes to go to half-time. Williams to McMinn. Now, can he put over a good cross for G and Ormondroyd? G! 3-2 to Villa. It was 1-on-1 again. He had to turn him, he did. The cross came over, and there was Phil G. Derby are back in it, 3-2 to Villa. Well, I wonder how many more shocks this FA Cup tie can produce here at the baseball ground. Phil G dropped for Marco Gabbiadini on Saturday. And York, was he held back? Yes, a penalty. Held back by Coleman. The flick on by Regis. Coleman and York went for it. Yes, he was held back. There it was. Penalty to Villa. Less than 60 seconds after Derby had dragged themselves back into this match at 3-2. Dwight York is on a hat-trick. Referee making sure everybody is outside the area. Dwight York, he's got 2 already. And great save by Shilton, but York in there. On the rebound, Shilton can't believe it. What a fantastic cup tie this is turning out to be. Dwight York, his 3rd goal. 5 minutes to go to half-time. What a save by Shilton, one-handed. But the ball, look, it just sat up nicely for York. And despite Forsyth's challenge, 4-2 to Villa. Forsyth, McMinn, once again seeing a lot of the ball. He created both Derby's goals. Beautiful pass to Williams, Paul Williams. Oh! Phil G wasn't far away from his hat-trick. It was a difficult ball to control. He applauds the move. McMinn again involved. Williams with the space. He looked up, drove it in. And G, good effort. Coleman and the foul there on Regis. He applauds it. Coleman. Penalty. It looked pretty innocuous. But Coleman, he can't believe it. The chip-in was from Richardson. And then the pressure from York. Coleman, well, there's the incident. Definitely struck him on the arm. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Dwight York looking for goal number 4 now. His 2nd penalty. And Shilton saves it. Well, 42 years old he might be, but he's as sprightly as ever. He couldn't hold the first penalty, but he did that one. York put it the other side, but Shilton guessed the right way, so it stays 4-2. Chalk. Williams! What a goal! Paul Williams! What a fantastic goal! 4-3 to Villa, and Derby really back in it. It was Martin Chalk's cross, and look at this for a volley. Superb! Seeley, not a chance. Williams launches himself. That is a superb goal. 4-3 to Villa. G to McMinn. Through to Williams. Sean Teal. That's great play. But a poor pass, McMinn. And Teal is out of position. McMinn, can he get the cross in? Yes! Sloppy bit of play there by Sean Teal, letting in Ted McMinn. But Villa survive. Ormond Royd not able to get to it. Williams. Derby skipper. He's really working extremely hard tonight. A little Welsh midfielder. Williams. McMinn inside, he goes alone. Oh, perhaps he should have passed there. I think he realises it. McMinn was unmarked inside. There's number 11, Ted McMinn. A pass to him, he goes alone. Not really on. McMinn. And this is Dwight York. He's moved out of the middle to allow Daly in there. Parker through to Small. There's the cross. Regis! Should have done better with that, Cyril Regis. A free header at the far post. Brian Small, the cross. Regis, unmarked, and past the post. Ron Atkinson and Andy Gray obviously concerned, even though Villa are 4-3 up. Come on, get it going, they're saying. And they certainly need to maintain control of this match, because Derby are by no means out of it. Kavanagh wins a throw off Daly. Just over 15 minutes left for Derby to equalise. Daly, shot from Daly. Oh, he's hit the post. Well, would you believe it? Out of the blue, Tony Daly controlled it well and right against the post. So that a let off for Derby County. Could so easily have been 5-3, and that two-goal margin restored. And it's going to be 5-3 if they carry on with passes like that. Kubici. Square is Small. And Froggatt. Chalk, the marker. Regis. To Parker. Parker. 1-2 with York. And McMinn bringing the ball away for Derby. And fouled by Kubici. And that could be serious for Villa. Kubici has been booked already. There it is. The red card. He's off. A very untimely tackle. Darius Kubici. And for that foul on Ted McMinn, Villa are down to 10 men. And now Derby, well, they couldn't have a better chance of getting back into this match. Darius Kubici, no doubt about the foul. McMinn cutting inside, blatant obstruction, he had to go. We're into the last 10 minutes, 4-3 the score. Derby County 3, Aston Villa 4. Williams, the man who brought them back in with the third goal, has another shot! Oh, beautifully turned and taken by both Williams and Seeley. Look at this for a turn. Right foot, left foot shot, and Seeley, fine save. They really have got to go for it now, Derby. 5 minutes left. Stallard. Oh! Well, how unlucky can you get? Seeley is again complaining about something, perhaps the marking. Mark Stallard with his first touch since coming on as a substitute. Far post, G again, and that wasn't too far away. Shilton with the long kick. The Aston Villa supporters already starting to whistle. Ted McMinn. Oh, good challenge there by Daly. He may not be the regular fullback, but that was a very important tackle. Villa reduced to 10 men following the sending off of Kubici. With 15 minutes left, they've managed to withstand the extra Derby pressure. Comin. Long to Ormondroyd. Williams! Oh, and he just didn't connect properly. Disappointment showing there. Derby still haven't given up. Just one good strike, that's all they need. Williams and Daly. Richardson thumping the ball clear. Free kick, handball. Well, what a finish to this game. 3 minutes into injury time. Can Derby snatch something at the death? Ted McMinn helped set up their first 2 goals. Aiming for Ormondroyd. Chance for Forsyth. Williams. They've got to get it into the box. McMinn past Daly. Not past York. Forsyth. Got to get it over. Seeley hits the bar. Well, would you believe it? There it is, the final whistle. The end to a quite remarkable game. 7 goals, 1 penalty, a missed penalty saved by Peter Chilton. A hat-trick for this man, Dwight York. A sending off, the Polish international, Dariusz Kubici, went off, leaving Villa 15 minutes to survive. They did. It's to their credit. But all in all, football is the winner. A tremendous game of football. The final score, Derby County 3, Aston Villa 4. The winners to play Swindon in the 5th round later this month.
Well, I think we're spoiling you tonight, and there's more to come. You don't see matches like that, do you? It could have been about 8 all.
You'll struggle to see a better game all season than that. It really was tremendous football. It was just a shame that Derby had to go out because their contribution to the game was enormous. I mean, great goal.
A much-needed win for Wimbledon, though, with John Fashion, who